Check it out, waking up to our first view of a snow mountain. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at that, that's snow up there. We ain't seen that. Not gonna lie, I may have just got a little too excited when I saw snow, but I think I'm justified. We haven't seen snow yet, so I am ready to get out there and enjoy this. We got a short hike today, it's only 3 hours. We're gonna take it slow, enjoy these views, and then push to Fairshea.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, it was nice meeting you.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Good luck.
Wow, look at that, it's even better outside. That's so beautiful. Any of you guys who have hiked this before are probably wondering why the heck I'm so excited about seeing that. It's because we haven't seen it in the 5 days we've been hiking. 5 days we've been hiking. We have not seen snow or a peak or anything like that, so I'm pretty stoked right now, not gonna lie. Look at that, there's even more way out there. Oh, this is awesome, man. Oh, and it's supposed to just clear up a little bit more while we're hiking too.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm super stoked. Super stoked. Look how bright it is.
I know. And one of the best parts about seeing this today, out of all the days that we do finally get to see it, is we've only got a 3-hour hike, so we can stop, take our time, and just take in the views that I hope will bless us today. Look at that, we got the squad today again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We're rolling out deep. We're rolling with the whole squad today.
Here we are. One of them almost bit me.
Oh, really?
We had the little one.
Guys, don't bite.
I turned and looked at him, I said, hey! He goes, ah! And took off running. Not you. Look like you.
So even though today's hike is supposed to be easy, it's also the day where most people end up starting to feel the effects of the altitude. Yesterday and the day before we had to look out for it, but today is the real risk factor. Hey, namaste. So far though, Jeremy and I aren't really feeling too much as far as the symptoms of altitude sickness. More just a little bit of muscle fatigue and getting out of breath faster. And actually, when we were talking to the owner of the Trekkers Lodge in Pangboche, he was telling us that after today, we're gonna notice less and less trees, which means less and less oxygen. We're gonna start getting into the more barren parts of the mountain. So we really need to watch ourselves from today on. Starting to get pretty warm. I'm gonna take my hat off and switch over to the buff. It's warming up. Check these things out. These look like big old satellite dishes, right? But the inside of them is reflective, and what you do is put a pot of water up there that catches the sun's rays and heats up the water, therefore purifying it. Pretty cool. And up here on a sunny day, the UV rays are supposed to be pretty strong, so that'll bring the water to a boil pretty fast. Look at that, you can see what he was talking about where the trees just cut off. There's just a line where they just stop at. And above that, less oxygen. You also may have noticed the clouds have started rolling back in, as you can probably see behind me. Which means we don't have those gorgeous snow-capped views anymore. But honestly, I'm just glad we got some views, and I'm sure we'll get more. Whoa, look at that. That is a huge group of people coming this way. I think that's the most we've seen so far on trail. It's definitely the most we've seen so far. Got a big group.
Yeah, we are. We're heading back down now.
Oh, good, good, good. Yeah! I like it. If I dance by myself, it's weird. If I'm with you guys, it's okay. That group was absolutely massive. They were fun though. Got to dance a little bit with them. Jeremy won't dance with me. But for me, I don't know if I would actually want to be in a group that big. I mean, yes, for the social aspect, being able to share the experiences, it would be nice, but I kind of like having some alone time, you know? Some time by yourself, and I don't think you'd get that as much with a huge group like that. But you would get to dance more, so there's that. Why don't you dance with me like that, Jeremy? They dance with me.
I'm not a dancer.
No excuses. What about being in a group that big?
Maybe the social aspect of it. I don't know if you noticed, but I stayed clear out of their way. I think that it's got its benefits, right?
Yeah.
Being shared experiences at the top, but it's a lot of people, and there's a reason why we did it without a guide. There's a reason we did it with such lightweight. It's so we can be on our own schedule, not tied down like that group most likely was. But for the social aspect, if I knew everybody, I'd be more inclined to do that than if I didn't know anybody in the group. So positives and negatives.
You gave pretty much the same exact explanation and answer that I did. We're more alike in that way than before. I also said you don't get as much alone time, like
right.
Just by yourself. Like with me and you, we have no problem with if the other person wants to take off for a little bit and get their peace and quiet.
Right. Hike your own hike.
Yep.
Trek your own trek, I guess.
Trek your own trek. All right, we've hit that point to where you cannot see any more trees around us. Look, you see little bushes and stuff, but no trees anywhere. So this is going to be the start of where the landscape starts becoming more barren as we move up. So we're going to start seeing less and less bushes, more and more exposed rock, all the way until we hit our destination. And as far as our destination for today goes, it's only 9:30 and we're about a mile out, so we're making really good time. Even though we are stopping and enjoying stuff, we're still gonna get there really early, so we might sit down, eat lunch, and maybe push through to one small town that's around the same elevation, because that should be safe as well. Well, don't you look comfy?
They said we needed 8 hours of sleep a day. Believe it or not, this is actually a very, very comfortable lay down.
Yeah, you look comfortable.
It's molded, the rock is like molded to somebody else's body.
And it fits yours.
It's perfect.
Here we are, Pangboche. Oh, there he is.
Hey to you guys.
What's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, you too. How are you doing?
How are you?
Where are you coming from?
Definitely. How are you?
Hey.
We stayed the night over in Pangboche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're just.
Then we came here, and we might push a little further
Okay.
because there's another little small town that's like the same height.
Yeah, exactly.
Thukla.
There's the. Thukla? Yeah. This like has 2 houses or something like
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's like, hey boys.
You're very welcome.
I was also lucky because I was in there just relaxing. I was like, I should go out. And it was like you 2 guys going. Yeah.
All right, so we decided that we are going to go ahead and trek on to the next little small village, and we picked up a Frederick.
Yeah. Half Frederick.
Wow, check it out. There's a bunch of horses randomly in the middle of the field. Look at the baby. That's so cool.
Another place is like place to keep hiking.
What a good boy. Hi. What a good pup. You gonna come with us? Yeah. Namaste. I wish I would have learned a few more words before I came over here. I only know a few, but I wish I could converse with people. I think it'd be a lot more interesting, the conversations, other than just saying namaste. What about you? You lived over here a while now.
Yeah, I didn't learn any words.
None.
I studied French while here. So I've studied in Alliance Française in Kathmandu. So I used my time actually learning French while here. So I was like, okay, one language at a time. New language at a time.
So you didn't pick up like any words your entire time here?
No, not needed. Everyone speaks so well English in Kathmandu where I work. So
It was kind
you
of
have
unneeded.
Namaste, Namaskar. The rest, you know, everyone speaks so almost better English than me. So which is really impressive. So yeah. But again, if I had been better, yeah, I would have learned some. But priorities.
It's not necessarily a priority over here because they speak such good English.
Yeah, exactly.
At least in Kathmandu.
Yeah, and also many of the other places, but yeah, mainly Kathmandu, they're really good at it.
Man, once the clouds really set in like this, it's just fog rolling in, it starts dropping in temperature. That wind is just cutting through my base layer right now. Luckily, we've only got a little bit further. Otherwise, I'd be throwing on my rain jacket to stop that wind. Check it out. There's just another giant field of those pure white boulders. Wow, they just pop, man. Hopefully the camera's doing it justice. Think I'm gonna break out the rain jacket. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to get this thing all wet and then have to dry it out. Check it out, there's our stop right there. Just gotta get across the river. Actually, check it out right there. They got a cross for the river crossing. That's a good trail marker right there. What is this? This is how we get across the river? That doesn't look like the safest thing to me. But I guess that's the way. Look at this, it's just old plywood. Wow. Look at this. Well, that wasn't the prettiest or safest looking bridge, but at least it held. Here we are, our rest point for the day. Actually, does that say? It does. It says bakery. Let's go. That's all my sweet tooth desires about to be fulfilled. Hey fellas, great place for a rest, eh? Well, hey there. How was that river crossing?
It was good, man. Sketch.
That was a sketchy bridge. Super cool though.
Not quite as sketchy as yesterday's.
No, but
yes, very sketchy. Plywood over metal. Not my favorite.
Looks like this is our place tonight. At least the food place. I'll show you the room later. We actually still ended up getting here rather early. It's only 1:30 right now, so we've got plenty of daylight left. So I guess the rest of the day we're just gonna kick back, relax, chill out, and eat some food.
Yeah, if you stand there long enough, the ice will melt around.
What do we call that? Like the helpers of
Elves.
Elves.
Oh, the elves?
Yeah, we have there's a lot of elves in Denmark and Norway. Alcohol, like bitter wine. But I guess, well, so we do something like that. Why not?
Alright guys, we're winding down for the night. It's like 8 o'clock. We don't really have that early of a day. We can kind of take our time tomorrow, but we will have another day of hiking tomorrow, so I hope to see you there. If you did like this content, go down low, smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Otherwise, I'll see you there. Peace.